Greetings and welcome back to my channel. This is the channel for spirit, mind, and body healing. Yes, for Black women ages 30 and above. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. Today, our topic is internal and external barriers to success. And the subtitle is Personal Notes. What I'll be sharing with you today is not an exhaustive list, but it's just some that I have personally had to deal with. Okay. So I'm sharing these with you in an effort to help and assist in any way I can to get your mind right so that you can do like I am doing, work very hard to be a success in whatever is important to you, be it family priorities, work priorities, relationship priorities, whatever is important to you. I want you to be successful at it, right? We live a multifaceted life, and there's no uh, golden goose, or there's no one pill that will satisfy all the success that we want to have, right? But if you can just pick one area, just one area, right, that you want to really, really thrive in and really say, oh, yeah, I did that. Like I do, right? Right? Because my name is Abena Otudor. I am a health and wellness coach. Yes. And I am here for you, Black women. I help you to get on the other side of your healing journey, whatever that looks like for you, spirit, mind, body, whatever that looks like for you. I'm here for it. Why? Because I have lived a life of good health, and that has propelled me to thinking about ways that I can be healthy and successful in my own life, and also share it with you. Share it with others that need to feel healthy, to feel whole, to feel satisfied, to feel empowered, to feel loved, to feel the feelings that they want to feel so that they can get the success that they want to have, right? So let's talk about it, right? Let's really, really delve in. So our discussion topic is internal and external barriers to success. My personal notes, right? Number one is the negative self talk and limiting beliefs, right? You don't want to talk down to yourself. You don't want to talk yourself out of a thing before the thing even begins, right? Right? Well, I've done it. Don't feel bad. So that's why I'm sharing with you my personal notes, right? Uh, I have told myself that I couldn't be a coach. How dare I have the audacity to try to coach somebody? But y'all, I have been living a life of health and really, really being intention about it for decades. It's been so long, I lose count. And I'm like, I think I can offer some value. Matter of fact, I know I can offer some value, right? I don't have to guess on that, right? So in terms of me not sharing my healing gifts to you, to the world, it's not an option, right? I am no longer willing to not discuss what I have to share that can get you on the other side of a successful life. And of course, I'm a health and wellness coach. That's my specialty. But I promise you, when your body feels good, you start, looking around and you start, okay, I did that. What else can I do? What else can I be a success on, right? And it's like a domino effect. I love it. I love it. I love it. Um, okay, so negative self-talk and limiting beliefs. we're throwing that one out the window, right? That should no longer be your go-to. Don't talk yourself out of a thing before you really find out what success looks like for you on the other side, and stepping into that feeling, because it's just an amazing thing when you start to get your stride and get your sea legs under you. It's powerful when people recognize you as successful in whatever area of life you deem to have success in or want to have success in. It means a lot, y'all. It means a lot. I have friends and family and call me and ask me for my advice on health, and I'm very, very fortunate in that regard. So number two, of course, is kind of in line with the limiting beliefs and negative self-talk, is a lack of clarity. If you're not clear on what you want and this how you want success to show up in your life, it becomes difficult, right, to set goals and to dream and to do anything that will take the cloudiness in your mind away, right? So we're on number two, dealing with the internal um, barriers to success, right? So number two is lack of clarity. How I got clear? I have a tendency to write things down when it's really important. And I also set things in my calendar. That helps me a lot. It helps me, one, to keep on track. I open up my calendar in the morning, I look at it before I go to bed at night, and it helps me to be clear. And that kind of moves into number three, uh, in terms of the internal barriers to success, is a lack of self discipline. Okay. Just being all over the place, um, responding to this crisis, that crisis, uh, running errands, all of that. We're about to talk about that as well in terms of the external barriers. Uh, when you let others determine how you move, that can contribute greatly to a lack of self discipline. So, what helps for me is, once I set my what's important to me, I look at my calendar, I plan out things, I write things down that I know I must accomplish for myself. It becomes easier for me to say no and to develop that discipline, right? So I want to offer that to you. Again, these are my personal notes. These are some things that I have gone through that I think will be a benefit for you. Write it down, and when that phone rings, girl, I would love to come with you, but I've got to, read a chapter or two on my healing project. So, I've got to work on my modules. No, I won't be able to come with you this weekend. Maybe next weekend. I've had to do that, and it does work when you're clear. It does work. So we're going to move on to external um, barriers to your success, right? These are my personal notes. Um, Distracting and competing priorities. That would be number four. Have a total of five to share with you today. There are many others. Trust, I just wanted to give you a little tidbit of my personal notes, right? So number four would be distracting and competing priorities. What do I mean by that? Well, as I've alluded to, you've got friends calling, you've got family asking you to do things, you got doctor appointments, you've got errands. But if you know, like I know, that I've got to get so much accomplished in like I've got to, do videos like I'm doing now. Like I've got to write out my content notes. Like I've got to get a certain amount of things done before I let the distractions take over. So it becomes easier to say no to the distractions and the competing priorities when you've got a plan, when you've got a purpose, when you know that there are things that you have got to accomplish, because that's what I've had to do. Sometimes, my got a busy household. My family is can be off the chain sometimes with their requests. And I do love them, but sometimes I just leave, y'all. I find a quiet place, and I go to work. I work on things that are important to me. And it really, really helps sometimes to get away and, put that phone on vibrate or silence and just get busy about the things that are important to you, because this helps to ensure your success. And the last thing I want to talk to you about is a lack of a support network. Yes, you love your friends and family, but sometimes they're not so loving to you, right? When the shoe is on the other foot, do you get the level of support that you need? And if not, do you do like I do? And then do you just offer that same love and support to yourself? I've had to have some serious self talks, y'all, with myself about, okay, I can't handle this request, this external request today. So I'm just going to go in tunnel vision and just focus on what's important to me. And I can get back with the network that has made a request of me at a different day, at a different time, or I can just say no. No is a beautiful word in the dictionary. You can just say no, you know, um, because when you feel like I do that you're unsupported, um, it might show up in, oh my God, I'm trying to build some content. What do I do? Where do I go? Um, I go to the people that have helped me the most, right? So that lack of support becomes, I turn it around, I flip it, right? That lack of support, I turn it into support. I go to YouTube, I can go to Instagram, I can go to TikTok, I can look at um, things that I've saved, videos that I've saved. That my favorite speakers have given me gems of wisdom, uh, so that I don't feel alone. I sometimes I'll take a screenshot of positive words of encouragement, because it helps to bolster my feelings of being supported, right? So I want to encourage you to do the same. When you're feeling a lack of support, when that your network just is not what you need it to be, turn it around. You be your own support. You be your best advocate of support for yourself. If you're not getting what you need, you give yourself permission to be what you need, because I've had to do that. Sometimes it's a daily thing. When I don't get what I need, when I don't feel supported, I have to do a mind shift and flip it. All right. So these are just a few things that I want to share with you. It is by no means an exhaustive list, but these are my personal notes, things that have really happened to me that as a health and wellness coach, I can help you to kind of turn things around, to flip things around, so that in terms of your spirit, mind, and body healing, together we can work to increase your success. So I've talked to you about the internal and external barriers to success and giving you my personal notes on that. What's on your mind? What are your personal notes? What are you struggling with? What are your desires? How do you want to show up in life? How do you want to be successful? Well, I'm here to help. Stay tuned to this channel. I've got something special coming. Stay tuned on Tuesday. I'm going to be posting something special. I'm going to break with my weekly Saturday YouTube, and I'm going to do something special on a Saturday to allow you to experience and hear about some success, some things that you would need to take into your journey of success, right? So stay tuned and know that there is love, there's harmony, there's balance in this world, and you can definitely have your share. All right? It's been a pleasure talking with you, and I am coming out very soon with a course specifically designed as a guide for Black women on how to stay on their empowered wellness journey and have a great experience doing that. That's coming out in December. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss this. All right. I am so excited to be bringing this to you. So do like, subscribe, and share this channel. Um, and stay tuned. Got some good things coming for you. All right. It's been my pleasure.